Do
I'm a sport me.
password Jax
Oh, that's not gonna work.
2X's, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, my sign is by the bonfire, my friend.
Alright.
I don't know if it'll let you pull me because you're a new game plus, but oh god, I fucked up. I wanted to have my comments viewable. Uh, uh, yeah, you just have to like exit out and go to it. Whoa. Whoa, why is that so small? It's so small. That's why I did it. That's another thing, like, I can't wait till I can stream on my PC. This is just
I usually just look
derpy.
at the comments on my tablet.
Yeah, I do that with my phone, but it's kind of a bitch, dude, because it's small, you know?
Where are you going, guy? You're
Oh,
over
where are
here.
you going? Alright, let's go. We'll wait for people to come in. So what did you think, Tox?
What about the beta?
Yeah, about the beta.
I mean, the strike was alright.
Yeah, the strike was pretty fun. I still felt like it was just more of the same, though, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the boss wasn't anything I hadn't really seen before. I like those little dog enemies, though. Those were pretty cool.
Yeah, they were cool.
Give you something to hit with your melee to take out. Yeah, it wasn't a new game plus, so I didn't know if it would let me, but this is cool. This way I don't have to go into new game plus. I can still like beat the whole game with you. Gah! We will be evaded, Toxic. You can. You can.
You know what? I'm doing this.
You popping the seed?
Yep.
Good. He'll get hit and we'll know where he's at. I don't see him, bro.
Probably spawned. I don't know where he
Don't see
spawned at.
him, bro.
I'll use a white branch. Don't worry. He won't know I'm here.
Are you Covenant of the Bluing it?
Yeah, I am.
Here he comes.
Don't worry, Jack. Hiding. Shh. You know him. Hey, oh shit. Come on. They ain't the wrong people, buddy.
Yes, he did.
Yo, I dare ya. Watch, I got the crab on you.
Got it. Old pussy head.
Watch it back up. Crab still on you.
Dude, I've been dodging crabs since I was a young man, sir. Don't worry about me, the
After
crabs.
me.
What is he doing? Why is he so aggroed right now? He like usually never comes this far out, bro.
Okay, apparently that parried me.
I'm gonna die. It's fucking crap, man. That's it.
It's coming at you.
I gotta kill this damn fucking... Oh, we're getting invaded by another one, bro.
Oh.
What a puss.
Okay, buddy.
Lag. What is that shit?
Coming at you, dude.
Oh, I was doing a cocksure bow. Dang it. You got them both,
bitch.
Cox.
Fucking cheap shot. Get out of here, dude.
No one's wanting to come and talk about the Destiny 2 beta because everyone's playing the beta, Toxic.
Alright, where are you, Jack? Where are you gonna put your next thing at?
I'll just put it...
I'm gonna go back and pull you.
Nah, you know where you drop down? From up top?
Where are those 200 dudes at?
Yeah. What's up,
All right.
Final Fantasy lover? It's going pretty good, man. Super tired. Kind of sick. Pretty alright, though.
Jack got wrecked because you wanted
Alright,
to...
bro. It's down over there by them 3, like, mushroomy dudes and where you drop down from up top. I got killed.
So you're still
I
up
got
top or no?
cocky and did a bow and I got killed for it.
Tried to be respectful, then the dude tried to cheap shot him, but I...
Well,
answered
the
him.
funniest part about it is I was kind of being a dick because the dude was being honorable and not healing, and I wasn't healing, but instead of trying to finish him off like melee legit, I just threw a
Threw
Molotov
something
at
at
him.
him.
Yeah, I just threw a Molotov at him. Whatever's. It's alright. Have you played the beta yet, Final Fantasy lover? I'm gonna just call you
great.
Fantasy
I'll
lover,
snap.
bro. Because
Oh,
you know
gotta
what?
hurry,
No
gotta
matter
hurry.
how often they've said it's the final one, I just still don't believe them, though, bro. What's up? You got invaded again?
Yeah, at the
Scrub.
bonfire though. Oh well, made it to the bonfire.
Oh, you made it to the bonfire?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll come up.
Bro, I'm ready. You come down here, bro. You're gonna get it. We're having over here. I think he's still up top. Oh no, it's this guy.
Toxic is in New Game Plus right now, and I am in regular New Game. That's why things are dying so fast in my world. You get you Toxic?
No. There's that NPC coming down the ladder. I don't know where the other dude's at.
I don't blame you. I don't either. And I felt the same way about it. I felt like it was the same deal. I felt like, yeah, it's at the fire, bro. It's right by the fire. I don't blame you for not planning on playing it, dude. I plan on playing it, but I'm definitely not gonna buy it. Like that's the thing with that game is I definitely don't feel sure of a purchase of Destiny 2. And the main reason why is because, well, there's actually two reasons. One, because of the history of Destiny 1 and the way that game unfolded, where it was either you bought the new expansion or you weren't able to run content that you technically owned. Like, people will debate with me on that a lot, but I don't think that that's debatable. I don't think if them making a strike, the Nightfall that I owned from the day one purchase of the game, the Nightfall, then I can't run it. I mean, I own that map, right? So technically, they're taking that map away from me and saying you can't play this map anymore unless you buy these light levels, right? So that is the first reason. So that alone is enough for me not to want to buy it. You add to that the fact that they said there wasn't enough DLC released for Destiny 1, and they felt like the content wasn't satiating the player base. So that tells me that not only, like with Destiny 1, you're talking like day one, you bought it for $60. Then if you're a season pass owner, I bought the season pass a little bit before the Dark Below came out, so I spent 30 on it there. Then when the Taken King came out, all that was pretty much obsolete. Yes, I could still run it, but it was at a locked difficulty, a low level difficulty, basically making it boring, pointless shit. There gives me no reason to run it, no reason to play any of that shit, right? So I'm told, give us $40 more, or you don't get to fucking play your shit anymore, right? Now finding out that not only will it be $40 after a set amount of time once the first two DLC packs come out, there are going to be more of those. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the PS3 version got completely cut off. What's to stop them from telling the PS... Yo, what's up, Talks?
Yeah, your sign's not showing up.
I'll refresh it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, and what's to stop them from saying, we're only going to have this on the PS4 Pro? Like, this last expansion for Destiny's only going to be on the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One S or whatever, One X, whatever they're calling it nowadays. Scorpio Project, the most powerful console on the market. But yeah, I'm saying is, what's to stop them from saying, well, we can't deliver to this last, generation because it's too good. I'm sorry, Rise of Iron didn't look anything above and beyond anything a base day one Destiny. There's no reason they couldn't have released that on the PS3, unless they had some cocky fucking fucked up deal worked out with people to ensure that it didn't show up there so people would upgrade, which I personally think is what it was. I think Destiny, already with the free content that we know that Sony's going to be getting, you know what I mean? So Sony's going, did it still not showing up, Talks?
It's probably 'cause that guy's looking around. I don't know where he's at. Oh, there he is.
Oh, are you still invaded?
Awesome.
It might not show up if you're invaded, bro.
Yeah, he's looking for me probably.
It's right by the fire, out in front of it a little bit. But yeah, in my opinion, there's no reason they couldn't have done that. I think they have something going on with Sony more than just, give us X amount of dollars and we'll give you free stuff that the other, platforms aren't going to get. I had a commenter the other day comment on the video that got like all those down clicks and people talking shit, where I basically just said, don't buy Destiny 2 for fucking Xbox or PC. I'm sorry. I don't think, unless you're buying it for the frames, like I understand that, like you're getting the 60 frames on the PC, but why would you ever buy it on the Xbox? Why? They're telling you that, and I had people commenting on that video, hey, but recently a lot of people have been finding that video, and I've been getting comments from people saying, like, they still haven't released the fucking Destiny 1 exclusive PS4 stuff. They still haven't released that to the Xbox. There's still shit the Xbox just doesn't have. It's just like, is it timed exclusivity? Is it just straight up exclusivity? Like, what is it? Why is it? It's because Bungie hates fucking Microsoft, I guess. I don't think it has anything to do with personal feelings or hard feelings. I honestly think it's straight up money. I think Sony just had more money because they won this generation, dude.
Yeah, I'm just closed, yeah.
It is ridiculous, man.
Oh.
And that's the thing about it. That's, at the end of the day, did I like the beta? I didn't really care for it because, like I said, going into it, say, so for starters, I had already watched B. Dobbins' video this morning that he uploaded on it. I wasn't going to because I kind of wanted to have like my own little experience with it, but honestly, after just watching the reveal footage, this is kind of what I had been expecting to happen anyway. And so I liked the way it looked. I really liked that they started out with the Cabal, that it's the focus on the Cabal. I feel like it's probably dumb that they made that guy look just like Bane. I feel like it's the same thing with Cade 6 and his kind of fucking whatever kick he's on. I don't know who he thinks he is. Who does he think he is? Is he Deadpool? Does he think he's Deadpool? He thinks he's someone. He thinks he's someone really clever and funny, and he's not. He's, you know, he's charming because it's Nathan Fillion, but I just want him to be somewhere else doing something else. Whenever I hear him doing Cade 6, I don't care about the story. I don't think a lot of these people that bitched about the story, that wasn't really the problem. Okay, it wasn't the structure of the story. All right, it was the fact that day one Destiny had no fucking direction. All right, when you finish that game, you could get that sense. All right, and then you find out about the Grimoire. You're fucking, you're a person like me who's interested in the story, so you go into the Grimoire, you start reading those, you look up a stupid guide how to find all the ghosts. Yeah, no shit. Don't even get me started. I don't even care. Bethesda's just milking. They're milking the goodwill they got, and I hope they're working on something really good. I'm not very confident that it's going to be anything impressive because, I mean, if it is, it's something they publish and not something they develop. Because the last game they developed, I'm pretty sure, right? And if we're not including remasters, the last one was Fallout 4, right? Fallout 4 was dumbed down, just kind of linear experience. It was a great game. It was a great game. I'm not gonna lie about that. Worth every penny. I fucking loved like 90% of the time I spent in that game. But that 10% was pretty glaring in your face with problems like broken quests, broken endings, things like that. Not only that, the fact that you're only giving the player like 4 choices and they're really non-choices. You can't really... The choices in Fallout 4 are like minuscule. It's just like one big choice, right? Like that's really all it is. There's a couple little choices on the side quests and some of those are really good. But even those, like, I remember, what was the quest with the lady doctor, and she was, like, kidnapping people out of the wasteland for synths or something. I can't remember exactly what her name was or what the town was called. But I remember that in that situation, like, straight up, I was like, I just want to kill these people. Like, I don't even give a shit if, like, 90% of the people they kidnapped are synths and are just, synthetic humans, really. And, I would argue against this, but maybe their lives don't matter. But... the point of I wanted to kill them. Like, screw it, I'm going to kill them and take this town. This is a dope base. There's a workbench. Like, the problem is I made that choice, but it was like the game developer didn't want me to make that choice because forever after that, there were just, the dead bodies were always there. What's up, Bob? How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good.
No, he's not.
I'm alright. But yeah, and that's the thing with Destiny originals like Magic the Gathering cards being cheap. Yeah, not likely at all, dude. Magic the Gathering cards are cheap if you buy them in bulk after they become... Where are you, Toxic? I'm lost, bro. I've been wandering...
Are you at Fair and Keep, man?
I did wander into Fair and Keep a little bit. I'm not gonna lie about that one.
I'm still at the Fair and Keep bonfire.
You're at Fair and Keep, or do you mean the
what's it called?
Halfway?
Not Old Wolf Farron. Fair and Keep.
You're at Fair and Keep?
Yeah.
What? No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You're at the halfway house.
I'm at Fair and Keep.
Did you
After we killed those invaders, I went down the ladder to Fair and Keep.
Oh, you want to do Fair and Keep now?
Yeah, we gotta kill the Undead Legion, don't we?
Yeah, you don't want to kill Sage first?
Oh yeah, Sage guy.
Did you already kill Sage? No, you can stay there. I'm
No, I
on my
didn't.
way. I'm on my way.
I said it's something to do with the Holland.
Anyway, so like, forever after that, after I made that choice, like the townspeople's bodies never disappeared, right? They were just always there. And no matter what I did, like, they just didn't go away. And so it was always just like this really awkward thing where I'm trying to make like this super cool, like, kind of way station for people in the wasteland to come and stop by if they're hungry, they need help. You know, I was setting up doctors, things like that. I was like my RPing, you know, and by having these dead bodies that were always just like in the middle of the town, that were always just, I just felt like Fallout 4 kind of was fun, but sucked in a lot of ways. I think it failed as an RPG and it excelled as an action game. That's what I'd have to say about it. And that's like, back to Destiny and Destiny 2. The thing about it that they didn't understand is that it wasn't about the structure of the story. Okay? It was the fact that the story was fractured. Alright? So them adding these cutscenes, these elaborate cutscenes, and showing like Ikora jump on a ship and do some shit that I'll never be able to do, and you know, show all these characters and show their personalities and stuff. The thing it's pointless. It's pointless because no one cares. People who are buying Destiny 2 Day 1 don't give a fuck about the story. They're there to play the game, grind the fucking content, get the exotics, get the high-end light level, get in the raids, right? That's what they're there for, okay? And you can argue with me that some of those people are there for more. I'd say there's about as many people there interested in Destiny 2's story as people who are interested in Diablo 3's story, who played Diablo 2 religiously, all right? There's about as many, because Diablo 2 is loot farm. Diablo 3 is loot farm. It's live today, Bob. It's live, man. The Destiny 2 beta is live. You can go download it and play it for free. That's why it's dumb. Like, they gave it out as a pre-order bonus. Like, cool. Are you guys glad you pre-ordered it and got it for 2 days early? Because I didn't mind waiting a few days. I didn't mind waiting. Sorry, guys. I have been sick as shit. Starting to get over it, though. The cough is getting wetter, which means the shit is coming out. But, yeah. You don't have to pre-order it to get the beta. You know? You gotta pre-order it to get the Cade 6 toy, though. If you want that Cade 6 McDonald's toy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's only on PS and Xbox, bro. It's not on the... Toxic, why you let that guy do that to you, bro?
I didn't even know they could do that.
It's not on the PC yet. PC's been delayed. I think they're delaying it because they're going to try to see if they can sell people the console version, who will later then in turn turn around and buy the PC version. That's what I think it is anyway.
He's behind us.
Who, did we get invaded?
Yeah, he just got attacked by some of them. They gotta get him.
Did you
probably.
get the tree? Did you
yeah.
use the seed? Alright.
I have to remember
Yeah,
to let
it is
him
only...
leave. Let's go up this
Yeah, I saw that. Add Toy Story shit. I saw that. I was like, wow. I almost don't even believe it. It's about time, though. Just let him clear your game for you, bro. Did you turn off this light in here?
No.
Hit it. It'll force him to go to the cutscene, too.
Good.
But, so Destiny 2, the beta, looked really cool. The Cabal guy's Bane, right? Did anyone play this yet that's in chat? I have a better question. Did anyone in chat play this yet who is a PvP, like a Crucible guy? Like, the main thing you enjoyed about Destiny was the Crucible. And I'm curious to see what someone like that's opinion is on the 4v4 format they're doing now. And the weapons. I'm really curious about how they feel like that. Like, about the heavy ammo. It's no longer like, you know, a team fight, so the team gets ammo. It's a team fight, so one gets ammo. Kingdom Hearts 3? It's too early to say. I'd
Where is
have
he?
to
Oh,
say
he's
though
up there.
that
He's coming to us, Jack.
that's probably the kind of game I'd be alright buying. I know it would be long. It'd be worth it.
He's behind us, Jack.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I only played Kingdom Hearts 1, and I still didn't have any fucking idea what anything was going on, what any of it meant. They're like Heartless, and then like there's like the Sora, and he's a Heartless, but is he a Heartless? Is he not a Heartless? And then there's the other little dude and the little chick that he never gets to bang with his clown shoes on, and but I loved it. I remember I loved it. I still got the player's guide for that thing, man. That and Final Fantasy X. I really like Final Fantasy X. I tried to replay it, and I didn't like it anymore. I don't know why. I still love the skill tree and the combat, though. But I don't know about the story. I just felt like, man, I felt like I had a different attachment with this now. Mega Man Maker?
He's just watching us.
The last console I was the PS2 brick. Stay away from it, Bob. It's bad, dude. It's a bad game. PS2 brick, I remember that thing. Mine broke, dude. It's on PS4 now, so there you go. Yeah. The thing about Destiny, Bob, is if you could pick up Destiny, if you had a console for it, and you could get it now, I'd say get it. If you'd never played it, I'd say get it. You get your, you know, $60 out of it now. Like if they're still charging 60, they might not even be charging 60. What's he doing? Just laying over there?
Probably knows. I see. He sees us. He's like, yeah, I don't want to mess.
Sees my fucking Admiral hat, bro. Sees my Admiral Payne hat.
Tries to attack you. I'll throw a fucking fireball at him.
I'm hiding. Shh. He can't see us. Yeah. I would like a Switch. I would like a Switch to play Breath of the Wild. Relax, dude.
Relax, man.
Why you tripping, bro?
Why you tripping?
Just having a talk, man. Why is it always gotta be hostile with these red sons of bitches?
Hey, Jack, if you try something, man, I'm gonna fucking throw a fireball.
The last good console?
You want to fight you, Jack?
I had the PS3. I'd have to agree with you. PS4 is pretty good, but it's a pile of shit if you know what I mean. Like, okay, so this is the thing about the PS4 that I'm impressed with, is we have 4 of them in my house and not one of them has gone out yet. One of them has had issues where it will randomly just turn off. You want to just kill him? He dodged it. He's just...
No.
You need to get out of this gunk water. Go back to chilling. Zelda, so I had to get it. Oh yeah, I don't blame you, dude. That game looks really, really good. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I can see some people's problem with the... I'm good, man. I can see some people's problem with the weapons that break, But from what I've heard, that's only really a inconvenience for a little while, and then you get used to it, and it no longer matters.
Is that it? No, it's not
Main
it.
thing that
Where's the
looks really
tower?
good about that game is the open world and the shit to explore. That's one thing about Destiny is I feel like what they should have done is had a zone. Like they should have had a patrol zone in there that you could patrol in. I felt like that was a skimpy beta to sell me the game on, dude. None of that installing. Yeah, it was just put it in and it read it off the disc. I remember that shit, dude. And there was like games that I had like Legends of Dragoon, Final Fantasy 9. That was a 4-discer. Wasn't I think 8 and 7 were too, right? Didn't they have 4 discs?
I
I
think I
only
remember playing 13 on the Xbox, and it was like 4 discs.
There you go. Yeah, I can't remember. I only played 7 and 8 on my sister's roommate's machine. Because I did not have a console at that point in time. I didn't have anything.
Where is the tower?
I think we
You
had
know
a
where the tower's
Super
at, Jack?
Nintendo or an N64. We had a Nintendo of some sort.
Jack, where's the tower?
What
The
tower, dude?
old Wolf Baron.
Oh, the Wolf of Farron Keep?
Yeah.
That's like a bad question to ask me after you got me high and had me wandering around in the swamp, Toxic. Yeah. Legend of Dragoon was so good. I remember that game blew me away. And Dynasty Warriors, dude. Dynasty Warriors blew me away too. Final Fantasy X, you know what I think it was with that game is it was like the way everything was, like the presentation of that game was insane for the time. I don't think I had ever seen anything like, obviously other than the other Final Fantasy games. They had like Blizzard level productions in their cutscenes, dude. They always had those cutscenes that seemed like they were just ahead. Blizzard's been like that for fucking ever, dude. Now they're just straight up doing Pixar cartoons for their YouTube channel, calling it a story. Oh yeah, DMC3 and 4. I don't remember playing DMC 2 or 3, but I remember playing DMC 1, and I kind of hated it. I didn't appreciate it at the time. I think I just didn't really, I was young and I didn't really have the patience to get used to the camera angle, how it worked. Make you OP right from the start, so you can get the OP weapon, but you can't keep it. I see what you're saying. So it's like kind of to keep it difficult, you think?
Ah, here it is.
Where you at, man? You straight up ditched me, dude. I'm by the Estes suit. Oh, I see you throwing.
I just saw.
Yeah. You're good, man. I'm with you. Sorry, Toxic. I'm fucking spacey today.
You're good.
Yeah. Make sure you. So you're like, okay, how am I doing this? All right. So it's this guy. It's this guy. Let's just use this. All right. I see what you're saying. It works itself into the mechanics of the game as like. I see what you're saying. Where'd you go, Tox?
Up the stairs to the right.
You're a scrub, bro. You're supposed to be on the elevator in the inside. I'm all out of flashy coins.
Flashy coins.
Need to go restock. I also like the pace of the combat, the way that combat looked, the pace of it in Breath of the Wild. It looked like Zelda, but it looked like it had kind of a, I know this is like kind of obvious, but it had like a Dark Souls edge. But I mean, Dark Souls obviously being inspired by that. It's just, if it looked like it had more of a Dark Soul pace, like they added the stamina bar and shit like that. Is that only when you climb and run, or
Hey
is
Jack, I'm
that
go eat, man.
also you could go eat?
Yeah.
All right, you'll regret this. You brought me to it, bro. Remember that. That's on you, my friend.
I'll remember.
You're gonna make me play by myself.
Good.
I don't have anything to do in my game though, bro. I've beaten it all. I
You
guess
already beat the
we go
demon.
do the ashes. We'll go do ashes.
I should get that.
Yeah,
I
you
was
should
thinking
get
about getting
it.
that since it already though.
I'm gonna tell you, it's worth it because you have the Ring City. They're like consumable. Okay. Yeah, I was watching that. I was watching that. I that looked very. I would love to play Breath of the Wild. I'm not gonna lie. I would really love that. I would love that more than I would love to play Destiny ever again. They're actually going out of their way to give us free content. Last month they just gave us a dune buggy. Hell yeah. That's cool, man. It's always nice. You know what I gotta ask though, and I'm not. This isn't me like trying to knock Final Fantasy or what they're doing at all, or Square Enix. But what I'm gonna ask a question, and this is something I've trailed into and wondered about, is are they giving us the content because they're like, okay, like free content, blah blah, or are they giving us content because they recognize that player retention last increases the longevity of a game. And I think that back onto Destiny, to get back on the subject, Destiny proved that beyond anything, I think. Like Destiny proved that. I mean, Destiny came out as a beta. All right, Destiny 1 released as a beta, right? We saw it evolve into the Taken King, which I'll admit was a vast improvement, but in my opinion, still hacky. There was nothing in the Taken King that I hadn't seen in a dozen free to play games that I had played, a dozen other games I had played. There was nothing. I'm sorry. There just wasn't. There wasn't. And of course, the story was good because we're working on story that had been there, right? Right? Now, moving past that, they this game developed and they gave us content as it went along and their updates and patch notes and it kept people engaged. And look at the success of Destiny, right? Look at the success of this game that released in just a very sorry state. And I'm talking about like structure wise, okay? Destiny always looked incredible. Destiny always sounded amazing. Destiny always felt incredibly fun to play, all right? There's a reason I had so much time spent in that game with the limited amount of offering of content that was available on day one, up through the Dark Below. There was so much time I spent in that game in that opinion, or in that time frame for a reason, right? I played the shit out of it through Destiny to the Dark Below. I played the shit out of it. There was a reason for that, right? And it was because it was amazing, right? The gunplay, the classes, just the infinite variety of ways. Just it was good, right? The gameplay is very fun in Destiny. I'm never ever gonna argue about that. What was rotted was this quasi MMO thing where you've got all these different currencies and there's like no explanation as to who these people are or anything like that. The story that was there was not bad until the end, when you get to the end and you realize that there's just not going to be a conclusion. And then you fast forward now to where we are now, and we're talking, they've got us, they've telling us that the stranger's gone, stranger's not going to be around anymore, mysterious stranger. They wrap that story up completely fine. There's this great video, I'll have to link it somewhere, but I can't remember his name. It was just an obscure YouTuber video I found. Dark lore royalty or lore, something like that. I'll find it. I'll put it up there. But he goes into how and this is a kid, he plays Destiny a lot. He said, really, they're starting to see through your bullshit, Bungie. All right? When you have a creative director who says that he felt like the mysterious stranger story had wrapped up in a perfectly fine and fit way, right? You're gonna say that with a straight face. Let's let him fucking kill my mobs for a minute, shall we? Till he finds me, and then we'll kill him. Anyway, sorry, that invader totally just cockblocked my entire train of thought. So, I gotta go find him and fight him, guys. He fucked me up. I'm mad at him now. Why you gotta be a dick, man? I should have just killed myself and unembered. I like that bonbon. Yeah. Anyway, this kid pulls the point that it's, he's saying that, and if you play Destiny 1, clearly you know dude, that's unacceptable. To say that the stranger story was wrapped up perfectly fine. This mysterious person who's obviously part of a bigger plot, right? A bigger story going on that the people who created the game, the actual people who conceived it and gave birth to it, right? The people who no longer work at Bungie, right? It was something that they had written, they had created for us. We never get to know what it was, right? We're never going to get to know. Where is that fucking tree? Was it not a tree? One of these real, I swear. Where's this invader at, dude? Like, how deep was he when he invaded me? Torch duel! Bow, 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 bow. I'm having at you, sir! Back away, scum! Cause I'm gonna have to plus 10 my fucking torch again. Ah! Kick you. Kill you. No, you are dead. Listen, fireman, you're dead. Should have known that. They're doing it for their fan. Yes, back to that point. I'm one fantasy lover. That's why I'm wondering though, bro, because like I said, it's not to demean that. It's just a trail I had in my mind, and I actually did a video about it a while ago where like they were doing the Nintendo thing with Mario Maker where you had to like log in every day for daily rewards. It's this shit that's coming from the mobile end of things, and I'm not saying that they did it like they're doing it maliciously or anything like that. I mean, fuck, The Witcher 3 did it, right? Like The Witcher 3 had a bunch of quests post-release. They came out and kind of, gave people things to do on top of what was already massive and was there, right? Oh yeah, they will always, yes, of course, they will chase the money, right? And that's another reason I really had low expectations for Destiny 2 going in, because Destiny 1 is a game. Like I hate to go on and repeat myself over and over again, but this is the argument, the cornerstone of my argument that I've been standing on for a very long time. I was kicked out of a Facebook group because someone couldn't handle this argument. They couldn't handle it. They were made to look like a foolish person and an idiot, and they couldn't handle this argument, and it made them so upset that as an admin they were able to remove me from the group and block me, right? I of course had my little brother go on there and tell all the people that were cool and my friends on there that that's right, Zippo, leave, man. I ain't forgot you were here, son. Anyway, moving past that, I'm gonna go sit down now. I'm gonna let them kill me, actually. Just right here. This is a safe place to die. I don't want to get invaded right now. It's just, when I trail out, I want to talk. This is kind of a rough spot to be fucking rambling and trying to clear, but whatever. It'll be doable if there's not invaders coming in to kick my ass. Anyway, where was I? Okay, this was the cornerstone of my argument, and it still is, and I'll stand on it and firmly forever. Like, this is what happened. I'm not the only one who noticed it. All right, and what happened was when the Taken King released, Everyone who had spent $90 on Destiny, right? Like $90, that's what you had spent. Unless you didn't own it and then you were buying the Taken King edition for $60, okay? If you had already bought the game, you were into it $90, right? Wasn't the Luke Smith shit that sent me over the edge, guys. It wasn't the Luke Smith shit, right? I heard it, I said, I don't care, fuck him, whatever. And I honestly didn't blame him for saying it. Because there was this just attitude about Destiny where it was like they could do no wrong. Like anyone who was offering any criticism about the game, like anything like that. Like I had random groups, I had friends we were arguing with about the game, like trying to explain like this is bad in this game. Like this is why I can't stand playing this game. You know what I mean? So anyone like that, there was like this cult mentality. So when he says that, when Luke Smith says that, he's not saying that to me. All right? He's not saying that to me. I'm not giving a fuck about these dances or remotes. I just find it ridiculous that they're included with the $60 version, but not the $40 version, right? I think they should have just been in the $40 version too, because those people had spent goddamn fucking $90 on that game, right? So that's one thing that kept me from buying the $40 expansion, right? I didn't care that he said the dances, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't really even that, all right? Obviously, I didn't care. It's just I found it ludicrous that the people who are paying 60 for it are getting them. The people who are paying 40, who've already spent 90, are not getting them. And in fact, are not getting shit, right? Because the only thing you would have gotten as a day one Destiny player, all right, let's start rolling. The only thing you would have gotten as a day one Destiny player is the shader and the fucking title and whatever the bullshit was that they gave you for completing the raids, right? And all of that shit could have been completed before the Taken King released. If you bought the Taken King, you got all that stuff, you were able to do it, and I had a couple of buddies, we ran through that shit. They didn't have to, grind the level, try to get their level. They didn't have to fight with the RNG in the game for months during the shitty fucking goddamn loot rolls, where blues are turning into greens and purples are turning into blues. All right? They didn't have to grind through that shit, right? They didn't have to do that, but they're getting that too, right? And there was always this sense of like, I like this game. I loved this game for a time, like this was my jam. I could fucking sit here and do nothing but play this game for days, do nothing but sit here and play Destiny, right? And I always felt like the game just said fuck you to me for that. The game, the developers, they just kept saying fuck you to me for that. Making millions with the shittiest. Yes, amen, Hunter, amen. And it is. Oh yeah. Dude, the second they showed those gameplay trailers, I was like, this is, I don't know. What? Okay, and the thing that I was hoping was going to redeem it, I was really hoping it was going to redeem it, is I was hoping it was going to feel bigger and more explorative. I was hoping that, and they didn't give me any of that in the beta. So I have no way of knowing whether I'm buying this game or not at this point in time. So I'll be waiting for a review. That beta is shit. That is a shit beta to sell the fucking game on. All right, they should like that. That is literally, it's just it's just a rail. It's exactly what that all was. It was just a rail. Point A, point B, go. Tons of mobs in the middle. It's nothing that I haven't already done, and a lot of, because like I said, I was there farming fucking purples that were turning into blues. So I had fucking ran those strikes quite a bit, and there was nothing in this. Yeah. I don't even know if it felt worse. It felt a little better. I felt like it felt better, bro, but that was only because, honestly, I really like Cabal. I like the Cabal music, them drums, all that shit. Like, I really like the Cabal. I really like their, their spaceships. These fucking wolves are talking all sorts of helly shit I ain't even trying to hear right now. They're not gonna let me pop them. Luckily, I'm like end game OP as fuck, so I would have been dead 100 times by now. Come here. Now I'll throw it. Where's the big mama? I like looking at her. Get bored in that beta. Well, that's because Battlefront, the Battlefront beta did what it was supposed to do. You know what I mean? Class system and more than 12 guns. Yeah, I didn't, dude. You know what? I played the beta. The reason I didn't like it is because I suck at Battlefield games, dude. And that's essentially, I don't know. I'm not very good at those large scale wars. I'm honestly, I think it's that it's this point with these games where the same people have been playing them for so long that it's like, you know, that's what. Oh, this is a cool. I saw it on the binocs. Fuck. Anyway, this was something I was thinking about the other day. My fucking wolf just douched me in the face and I completely forgot what I was talking about. Battlefront. Yeah, I think it's just come to this point where there's these games that it's just too there's people playing it too long. It's like Call of Duty, man. If I get a Call of Duty game, like I might dip into the fucking PvP a little, but mainly I'm just doing it for the campaign. Like that's why I rented Black Ops 3. You know, that's why that's what I would do it for. Because you step into Call of Duty and you're not a Call of Duty player, you're gonna get your ass kicked, right? Until you're a Call of Duty player. Now, can you get past that frustration and anger to the point where you are a good call? That's up to you know. That's completely up to you. Me personally, I just don't feel like investing that much time into that. For me, it's like MOBAs. MOBAs have always been my sort of thing. Like I even played League of Legends, although I sucked at it. I was terrible at the top-down, isometric, like just awful at it. But that said, that's always sort of been my things like Paragon, Battleborn. Battleborn was like I was really seduced by Battleborn. That's the other sore on my that they pour salt into. I feel bad for whoever runs their Twitter. If you guys ever feel like just having a laugh, go look at the latest Battleborn tweet from Gearbox. Makes you feel like, man, it's a good game, man. Toxic Battleborn was a good game, man.
Yeah.
I gotta go kill this fucking sucker punching wolf, and then I'll come back.
Alright. The hell's having nachos is what I came back.
Alright. I don't think it ever will. Because it's not even really an industry. I mean, it is. And you know what I've noticed? There's like been some being made that like I don't know. I'm not gonna get into any specifics, but I don't think it's for the same reason that there will never stop being very good movies, for the same reason that there will never stop being really good music. For every Britney Spears, there's gonna be 10 fucking dudes who are hungry and dying to fucking get the same sort of attention that she has, but in a better way, obviously. And they're gonna write harder, they're gonna write better than her, they're gonna be more talented than her, and of those 10, one person will make it. Because it's America and the odds are on their side, right? So, that's why I'm not too concerned. Like, I'm really not. I don't give a shit that Destiny 2 does really big business, because it's like, I'm not sure what to compare. B. Dobbins had a really good one. He compared it to the Kardashians. But it's that sort of thing. Like, it's just something that's not going to ruin everything in it. Games like Destiny, games that do that, try to basically, ham-fist you into buying new content, or else you're not going to get to play your content that you already goddamn own anymore. Give us more money. And that's, they're saying there's going to be more content now. I read an article they were saying, oh, well, we felt like Destiny 1 had a lack of fucking content, and we felt like it needed more content, and we're going to have more content. And that just says to me there's going to be more microtransactions, there's going to be more DLC drops beyond the 2 that are the season pass. God, I love this wolf. Dude. This wolf is kicking my trash, dude.
Did you beat Gale yet?
Man, I can't even beat this wolf. Oh yeah, I beat Gel in the DLC.
Alright.
The wolves are so mean, man. According to the beta, it's like they removed more content. I think what Toxic, my boy Toxic, you said something interesting in there. You said he's saying that the 4v4 is for PV or for to make it more competitive. He said it seems like they're trying to make it more competitive in the multiplayer aspect. And if that's true, then I would have to assume that the new weapon design, the new weapon, all of that is to make the PvP as balanced as possible, which has kind of always been the problem with Destiny PvE. Is that's just the way they just sit there and they tool content. That's another thing I hate. It's like why are they deciding how I get to play my game that I bought? You know what I mean? Like, and then they threw out like with the fucking House of Wolves. One thing that brought me back to the House of Wolves because I didn't play that when it released. I was playing Witcher 2 or Witcher 3, and because they released 2 at the same time. And so I was playing that. I wasn't playing. I didn't give a shit. I was like Witcher 3. I had heard about them. Big open world RPG, the sort of shit I love. I love to get into. I'm like, yeah, I'm into that. Got it. Loved it. Didn't give a shit about House of Wolves. What brought me back to House of Wolves, however, was when I started to play with. I think we play a little bit, didn't we, Toxic? But you were getting out of it around the same time as me. Me and Jeff. I played with my buddy Jeff a lot. And one thing that brought me back into it that made me want to play it more was when they were giving us the ability to raise the content up. You know what I mean? So like my gun, my Fatebringer was no longer irrelevant. My Found Verdict was no longer irrelevant, right? And then I don't know. I think they made it so you could bring those up at some point again, but when they got rid of that, and it was just like. Destiny is a game that always said, fuck you for playing me. Fuck you for liking me. It always did. It always has. It has again. It has to anyone who expected Destiny 2 to be above and beyond something more, right? To be fair, it's not hard to be more than Destiny 1. It's kind of a low bar. But then they take it away. Yeah, then they removed it with the Take It King. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Oh, shit!
Get rid. We're bad.
I was looking at chat and I got snatched by a tree, Toxic. I'm having bad luck in Ashes. This is why I told you this DLC is not worth it unless you have the other DLC, dude.
Rain City.
These guys look like straight up fucking Game of Thrones giants or something. Well, I got the job done.
No, you didn't.
I'm about to just skip the area and go do the boss fights. I hate this area. Konami? Konami's pretty bad. The worst company out there. That's a hard call. I'd say Activision. Because everything they touch gets tainted. Everything that has Activision on it is going to have microtransactions in it. It's going to have some bullshit, like DLC package. It's just, I don't know. And Phantom Lovers. Yeah, it's a fairly good guess, man. Could possibly be true. Oh yeah, that would change it. That would definitely, if, let's say Destiny 2 flops. I don't think it will. I think they got too many pigeons hooked on that shit. They got too many people conditioned into enjoying that shit. I don't think it will fail. But let's say for a minute it fails. Yeah, exactly hooked to it. And the thing is, let's say that it does fail though. Like Destiny 2 gets slammed, Day One sells her shit. Let's say it's like a No Man's Sky situation all over again, but with Destiny, right? Something to that extreme where people are like, look, no, refund this. You know, like you have to refund this. This isn't blah blah. That would change a lot of things. That would take us off the current trajectory we're on. Which what I was talking about with the Final Fantasy, them giving out free content, that sort of thing. Like that's in that instance, it's okay. Like Witcher 3, it's cool, but other companies are doing it, and it's not at all substantial stuff. It's just, and a lot of them are making you pay for it, like with Destiny. I think anyone at this point who tries to tell me that there weren't removed assets from Destiny 1 that are now in Destiny 2 after I've just played it, I'd have to say you're full of shit. I'd say a lot of that is probably unused assets, especially that part in the strike. That felt like it belonged in the dark garden, the black garden, which, as we know, thanks to B. Dobbins' expedient, work, we know that that was meant to be the inside of the Traveler, and the Traveler was actually evil or whatever. But that's where that looked like. It looked like it was from there. It looked like they were using assets they had completed a long time ago. I heard them say they were running a new engine too. Is that true? Was that said? Because I think I read that in a tweet somewhere. Crapcom? Yeah, I don't know, man. I just want FromSoft to make more games, dude. I want FromSoft to have, like, Bungie money. I guess they probably do. I don't know. Yeah, they do. They do. Even more so now that I got Toxic hooked.
Yeah.
I got you hooked on it, man. I told you. Once you start, you can't stop.
You gotta get the endings.
You gotta get all of them, dude. And then even then, you're still sitting here playing. Oh, hi, buddy. I'm gonna go over here now. I'll talk to you later. He's a nice friend. We're friends.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm a friend. Yeah. Ubisoft acting EA over the times they all lost sight, really. Yeah, I know, because Ubisoft used. Yeah, I agree. Ubisoft, I feel, took so much shit though. They're starting to come like back around, dude. Now I have a question: are they selling the PvP in Wildlands? Does anyone know that? I saw that they were having PvP released. I was just curious if they were selling it. Oh, shit. Let's go, big bro. Dick! He's gonna kill me! He's a badass!
You're good.
Dude, he's gonna kill me. I'm getting desperate! Him or his buddy are gonna kill me! Let's go get the lamp, and everything will be fine. The lamp. For summer, but they are more focused on Dead Honor. Yeah, for Honor. I never got that one. I was thinking about getting it, and then I saw that whole bit where the dude who made it said that he didn't want anyone to unlock all of it. That's one thing, like, I want to unlock everything when I'm playing a game, especially if I'm good at that game. I want to unlock everything. You know what I mean? That's why when Battleborn released those premium skins, dude, and they wouldn't let anyone earn the currency, from gameplay, playing matches or anything like that. That's why I got really mad about that. Because that, even if it's low like it is now, like now they have it so you can get it, but it's still so low. Like I feel like I got it more in Paragon. I get it more frequently in Paragon than I do in Battleborn. But when they added those, they were basically telling me like, even if they had just given it so it's like it is now, where they gave you the opportunity, like I think I would have felt less bitter about those microtransactions. I think I would have cared less, and I think people would care less with For Honor. That was the thing. It wasn't that it was like the $742 extra or whatever it was. It was because they you know, it was $742 extra, and or like 3-4 months or something. I can't remember. I can't remember, but it was a ridiculous amount of time. I think that's what people gave a shit about. People didn't give a shit about For Honor having $742 of extra content buried behind a wall, you know, a paywall. They cared that access to that by organically playing the game was locked behind such a ridiculous amount of time that it might as well be Clash of fucking Clans. That's what people were fucking mad about. That's what I was fucking mad about. That's why I was mad when he said that. Like, and I didn't even fucking buy the game. But when he came out and he said, like, fucking, we never intended people who bought this game to unlock everything. You know, we didn't intend that to happen. That's fucked up, dude. I agree. I disagree that Overwatch is the way to go because I don't like it. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like the game. I don't like that about it. That, you know, like the focus is on loot, on getting loot. You know, like, no, and I'm not going to say that there's not the competitive part of the game and the actual game. I'm just saying that outside of the match, the purpose of the game is to get the loot, right? The microtransactions in Overwatch, they may just be cosmetic. They may, you know, be able to be earned through in-game, you know, playing in-game. That's not why I have a problem with them. I have a problem with them because they're kind of the point. And in my opinion, if you're going to tell me that cosmetic items don't matter, but that's the point, I'm gonna have to say I don't agree with that. Like I think the skins in Overwatch, the cosmetics in Overwatch are the point. I think they are very much important and integral to that game, right? I think they're a huge point because that's all you do. You level up, you get a skin, you know, you get box, you get skin, you get spray, you get something like that, and you know it's all in this game. You know, it's very good game. You know, smooth. Ran perfect on release. That's one thing I'll give Blizzard. They don't release bullshit that broke and it don't work, right? Blizzard doesn't release bullshit that's broken and don't work. Yeah. Clash of Clans with a triple A. Exactly, Bob. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because that's, you know, you put it behind that much of a paywall, that's why people got problems. You know, I thought about it, Fantasy Lover. Just like porn too much, bro. Can't do the whole religion thing. Just kidding. It was awful. Alright, man. Give me a sec, guys.
What?
That one didn't die. Come on, lock on. Time to die, bro. No. That was a stagger. Damn it. Get it. It's calling him. Time to get serious. Get him. Now it's just you, my wolven friend. I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm the one who killed Sid. You don't have a sword. Oh, but you got them fucking wintery claws. Listen to me, boy. I was just talking some shit. I wasn't trying to act like you ain't bad. Calm down, boy. What you call? Call you winter friend? This sucker. Again. Oh, he got it! Worth it. Come here. Not with that one. So sick of you doing that one. Time to sleep. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't had much coming out this month, guys. I'm not even gonna go into the series of fucking Lemony Snicket type shit because it's somewhat embarrassing. But let's just say there was a piss storm, followed by a shit storm, followed by a cough. There we go. That'll work. I've been pretty much sick as fuck all month. Like, I just haven't been feeling good. That's why I haven't had much coming out. But I've got stuff, I've been playing stuff and getting, stuff. It's just, I just haven't been feeling too good. But I'm back on. I just, and I was thinking about doing this. I've been feeling better, and I was thinking about doing something earlier this week on Monday, and I was like, you know what? The fucking beta's coming on Friday. Just wait, do a live stream. Do, just do thoughts, stuff like that. And I was actually going to take, where in the shit is this lamp? Where in the shit? But yeah, 2K, man. 2K! That's what I said when I got it. I turned to my brothers because we were watching it. I was like, 2K! Okay, now we go kill the other ladies, but we gotta go through some elaborate nonsense to do it, but I'll be running because I don't want to do it. I do. I enjoy this. I enjoy it because this is the thing is, honestly, I'm not trying to be like a journalist or anything like that. I just want to try to challenge people's thought processes. Because I feel like people aren't challenging their thought processes anymore. I feel like there's a lot of people that would be buying Destiny 2 no matter what. Whether it was, this is not where I wanted to go. Whether it was, let's say it was garbage. Let's say this beta was, in my opinion, it's bad. But I would have to argue my point, you know what I mean? And someone who actually loves Destiny in a way that I don't anymore could argue their point, and they would be just as right as I was, right? Because it's not an awful beta if you like Destiny, right? If you want more Destiny, this is more Destiny, right? There's not much difference here. Little tweaking, little tooling, not much difference though. It's Destiny, okay? But they could argue that they like it, and here's why, and they would be right, just as right as I am when I argue that I don't. Hey, no problem, man. Oh, I don't care. Yeah. But the thing is I don't want to be, that's why I kind of let up on doing the asshole videos, unless it's, obviously important. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm good.
You're bad.
I just, hit the bridge, dude. I'm not gonna kill these guys. They're alright. They don't bother me. I'm not talking to him because I'm going in and I'm just going to kill him here in a minute. But that's why I would like to do it, because like with the fantasy lover, like what I'm saying with the free content that they gave you for Final Fantasy, the newest Final Fantasy, right? I'm not saying that they're bad for doing that. I'm just saying that's something we need to be wary of, especially when we hear a man as influential and important as Phil Spencer say that he views games now as a service, that games are no longer, games are no longer a product of just like a day one thing. You get a package and it's done. They're a service now, right? And that's due to his exorbitant amount of time spent in Destiny. Sorry. Sorry, Fast. I screamed when I hit that bridge. I did not mean to. I thought I was gonna die, bro. Alright. But I just want to challenge ideas, man. I think that people are doing it because mainly it's a mobile thing. I have to rest and reset it because I fucked up. But it's like a mobile thing, right? It's something like daily login bonuses. It's a free to play model, and it's so successful, right? And behavioral psychology is a huge part to do with that. But honestly, it's just because people are very susceptible to becoming addicted to things, and especially if you make those things easily to be, I'm addicted to Dark Souls. I'm not gonna lie. Like Toxic started talking, it didn't refresh the damn thing, son of a bitch. I hate this game, Toxic. I'm done playing it.
No, you're not.
Toxic was literally just asking me questions about Bloodborne, and I was like, yeah, but being self aware makes you understand that it's just, there's people who are harming themselves. There's children who are being harmed by it because the thing is that a child, that it's rated T for teen, okay? Overwatch is rated T for teen, okay? And these are games that both focus, the main focus of both of these games is the loot. Getting the loot. And the loot is not given for as a reward for hard work, right? Unless it's like the gold gun, or in the case of like you've just leveled so much that you're finally able to get that thing you want. You're able to cash in your coins from all your extras. You're able to get that thing you want, right? These games are focused on randomly deciding what your reward is. And it's done in a way that's meant to be incredibly addictive. Okay? And so, yeah, that's my problem with it. Grats, Fantasy Lover. Just keep going, man. It's not easy. It's really not. I have no advice other than be yourself. That's the best advice I could give you, or anyone. Just that's all that I do. That's Toxic. Like, this is who I am. Toxic. I just want to
Yeah.
beat. I just want to beat her, and then I'll come. You're probably all right though, right? Because you were pretty far ahead. That DLC boosts you, bro. That Ring City, man. Well, you get that +3 to silver ring in there. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, though, Skyrim, I don't even know why that would be rated M. It's kind of like, at this point in the game, redundant to have those outdated of graphics. I don't know. Game ratings and movie ratings are dumb and dumb. And they're dumb. Okay, now where is this fucking way I am supposed to go? Right here. I just want to skip him. No.
Will not.
SC to rock around, that's our time is tricky. What? Tricky. SC to rock around, our time is tricky. Alright, I'm done snowboarding now.
Good.
Good. Oh, thank you, nice lady from the ring. Bethesda's another one that has that crazy fan worship, man. Bethesda, Blizzard. Alright, Wolverine, I'll fight you for old time's sakes, and just because you just whipped that whole combo on me. Waft. I waft my killing blow. But yeah, Bethesda, Blizzard, Bungie. I noticed that when I make videos about games that these companies make, or, moves that these companies make, there's a lot of hate that comes with it. A lot of people saying, no, fuck you, like that Blizzard video I did. People are like, why am I embered? Oh yeah, I killed the fucking boss. God damn it. Why'd I have to kill a boss?
I hate you every time.
Well, I'm gonna die for sure, man, because I don't want to do it. I'm fed up with this place already. He's up there somewhere. He's hiding with that Wolverine, because he's probably up. Bitch.
Find this last flame. Here. Oh, it's the same spot.
Did I light that lampy? I think I lit that lampy. Lamp. Anyway. Sorry, everybody. What are you doing? Are you really using the obscure role with the fucking dual things, really? Are you that streamer I was watching earlier, bro? Because if you are, I'm gonna have to kill you. Sorry, my friend! Don't get hit by the R1 spam, cause you will be spam. And I will eat you. I will eat you. People talk shit on people like me that equip a great sword and R1 spam. You know what I have to say? The fuck out of my game, you whiny little bitch! If you don't want to get R1 spam, son, maybe you shouldn't be in my game.
And there's like a certain area where people PvP all the time.
Yep, go there.
I don't know why.
I'll always have civil talks. Like, that's the thing, guys. Like, I will be a dick. Like, don't get me wrong. I will be an asshole, and I'll say some shit that's probably shouldn't be said. Mean, rude, you could say, over the line, liable, what have you. But the point is that they always deserve it. Like, I promise you, it's only people that start off with like, fuck you, fucking blah, and it's always people who aren't expecting a reply. Like, they do it all the time. They're little pussies that go around to videos all the time, and like, YouTubers are normally like too respectable, you know. They're like, I'm gonna take the high ground here, and I do that with a large portion of the comments I get that are mean. Like, I do it with a lot of them. But every now and then someone just says something so goddamn stupid that it gives me a headache, and I just gotta say something, because I can't just stay quiet when people are just I don't even want to go in there, man. I'm over the gate, right? Yeah, fuck it, let's not go in there. I don't want to go in there. It's like a couple Wolvie nights in there. THQ!
Fire is over there.
It is hard to find these days, man. Like, just some chill discussion.
Time and time again.
It's either they don't, and you know what?
Must be caught.
I also, like, I try to reply to every comment, dude. Like, I really do. I'm not gonna lie, I don't reply to every comment. Sometimes it's just like I don't feel like I have anything to say to what they've said, you know what I mean? Like, I have nothing to add. I don't, you know what I mean? And so I try to reply to every comment, but I don't try. I gave up trying to reply to all the mean people, man. I gave up with it. 90% of the time, your rebuttal goes unanswered because they weren't expecting you to reply with something at all, let alone a good argument. And so they don't even reply to you back. They just were there to get their insult out. That's what they wanted to do. Those people, like, I have no reason to talk to those people. None.
Okay, piss off.
Toxic, you watching the stream, bro?
Nope.
I was gonna show you the girl, bro. You're supposed to bring the Dark Soul too.
I believe I feel the scent of ash upon thee.
I know this is based out of no lore at all, but I think this little girl is from Soft, and the painting with the Dark Soul is the next game, and this is their way for saying goodbye to Dark Souls. Because you're giving her the Dark Soul, she says she's going to make a new game. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an asshole. Let's see. Now, for the real skippity. Over the river and through the woods to kill... Like, this is the thing about this DLC, is you go through this fucking, like, just... This is why a lot of people, I think, this was my feeling that I had when I'm not gonna get items, fuck it. This was my feeling, is me and my bros, like, we cleared this area. It was actually just me and Chris. Me and my bro Chris, we cleared this area, and it's a pain in the ass. I'm not even get into it. Like, I could show you, I could do a full clear of this area, but it's literally gonna take me 20 minutes. Now, you get to the end. Whoa! That better not kill me. No, I'm not fighting the Milkwood Brotherhood of Knights that will kick me in the fucking teeth and end my life. Not doing it. I love you, thank you for the offer, but no, thank you. No, thank you. Ah, shit. I kind of bungled that, but whatever. Saw the shortcut, wanted the shortcut, went for the shortcut. Ah! Stay away. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna attempt not to scream. I kind of get into it. For Bikini Bottom, his best game. I never played that one, man. The most stuff I played in my formative years, I'd have to say Nintendo always. Like, I played a lot of Nintendos. Not a lot of the games, mind you. I just spent a lot of time playing Nintendo. We didn't have many games, and a lot of the games that I did end up playing. Where the shit is this fucking thing? I swear I had to drop down there. It's gonna damage me if I go down here now. Yes.
Oh yeah.
No, don't pull out your binoculars, you stupid fool. No, don't let him hit you! You are so lucky, I don't even know what to say to you right now.
Why are you
It's up
panicking,
here,
Jack? Calm down,
maybe.
man. Why?
Sorry. I just hate this area. I'm running into a hiccup. I swear you gotta get up on that and go across, but how in the shit do you do it? What am I missing? Is it around here? This isn't it. It must be up around farther. Must not have anything to do with these guys.
Oh my god, now you'll be able to... Fuck, dude.
Yep, they just want to shit talk. Yep. GameCube, I pretty much played Okay, so the ones I owned for GameCube that I played a lot of were NFL Street, SSX Tricky. I played. It came with the Zelda one that had Zelda 2 and like Zelda 1 on it and all those on it, and I love those games like a lot. Zelda 2 is probably the earliest memory I have of like. Ugh! I don't want to play the Hunger Games with you! Okay? Stop trying to make me. Dick. Anyway, then my friend let me borrow the ones I could think of off the top of my head, like the Time Splitter games. Those were all really fun. Oh, there was this one, Agent 13 or something. It was like cartoony, all cell shaded. It was like a spy, very cool looking, very very comic book style. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I'm pretty sure it was like Agent 13, Agent something maybe, something like that. I played Gun, a lot of Gun. That's about it. I didn't, like I said, I didn't have a whole, well, Resident Evil 4 obviously on the GameCube, best version of Resident Evil 4. Yeah, what? Including the remasters. What? What? Toxic, you got something to say?
What happened?
But anyway, you get all the way to the end of this elaborate freaking nonsense, and there's no boss. That's why a lot of people I felt gypped, dude. Like, there should totally be a boss down here in this room. I was talking to my brothers when we were doing it. I was saying, you know what they could have done? They could have just like made like that rat boss in Dark Souls 2. The Rat Covenant boss, all the rats just come out of the drains, you know, and you got to find the right one. They could have done that. They could have also like alternatively had a bunch of little flies and then like a giant fly down here. There should have been more than just a handful of flies though. This is after those woods. If you do a full clear of those woods, man, it's a headache. Off of me, fly. Get off of me, fly. Son of a bitch.
You love the flies.
I do. They're pretty alright, I guess.
Lord of the flies.
I just want to get out of here. They're pretty cool looking. I'm not gonna lie. But now I can go fight the last ball. I don't care. Graffiti Kingdom. I never did hear of that one. I never did hear of Graffiti Kingdom. PS2, like I was saying earlier, I played Legends of Dragoon. Legends of Dragoon was the first game I got with the system. And then, no, I got Dynasty Warriors first. And then, so my birthday is in January. And I got it for Christmas. My older sister bought it for me. And she got me the Legend of Dragoon with it. Or no, the Dynasty Warriors with it. And then my mom, for my birthday, got me the Legends of Dragoon. And those two games gave me... I can't even tell you how much time worth of fucking solid fun. Legend of Dragoon, I remember, was just the shit. It was so fun. You got to, by the end, you were riding dragons and shit. It's a pretty good game. I couldn't tell you what the plot was. It's been too long for that. Let's see. Go here. I guess I didn't light the one in the... I thought I lit it in there, didn't I? I thought I walked up in there and lit it. Light it? So, the real question is am I soloing this boss? I think I'll give it a try. I've soloed her once upon a time, and it was so frustrating that I've never done it since. But this being regular new game, and me being level, 140 something, 125, 140, overestimating the size of my dick there, Tox.
What?
You heard me.
I didn't.
When it looks like a solid 8 in the right lighting, bro. Okay? You know what I'm talking about. Don't act like I'm the sick one and the weird one, okay? Don't act like I'm the sick one and the weird one. Right? Don't act like that, man. Don't be that fucking guy, Toxic. No one wants you to be that guy right now. Right? Hi, Maria. Sorry, I have to kill you, maybe. This boss is awesome, man. That's one thing about Dark Souls, dude. There's no better boss presentation. I could say I've probably fought funner bosses. Maybe in other games. Presentation in this game, dude. This one, Dark Souls 1. I didn't care for Dark Souls 2. I didn't get into it at the time, though. You know, if there's someone who was already into the Souls series, I could understand why that would be, you would like it. Because you would be wanting more. I want more. You know what I mean? I want more. The thing is, I want more, and I still won't play Dark Souls 2. So take that however you will. I've beaten Demon Souls twice now. I've beaten Dark Souls 1 several times now. 7? It's not underrated. I remember playing it, man, but I didn't get that far. I did not get that far. I played it at weekends at my sister's apartment, and her roommate had it. He had that, and he had a whole oodle of Spawn comics that he let me read. In fact, he gave me a copy of Spawn, I think 4. I'd have to go look. I'd have to go pull it out. The thing about this chick is she thinks she's hard, but I fought Lady Maria. So, is that her name? Am I mixing those two goddamn bosses up? Yeah, this is Freedy. That's kind of Lady Maria, Sister Free. I don't know, man. They remind me a lot of each other. Oh, 12. God, man, I suck at Roman numerals, dude. I suck at numbers that aren't letters.
Or a letter.
God damn it.
Skeletons. Scary skeletons.
There you are! God damn it. Knew she ran over there. Somewhere over there, I heard her. She just don't give a shit. She's hitting me with everything. Alright. Now it gets... Night, Bob. We'll talk to you later, bro. Take care, man. Sorry I wasn't looking over their boss fight, man. Freaking boss fight.
Oh, it comes back.
I do. I used to like them a fair amount. World of Warcraft kind of killed them for me. I played World of Warcraft a lot. So now, like, and you know, the thing is, I still like them, but I'm kind of like, I just like to get in, you know, hit max level, kind of fuck around a little bit with the end of game content, and then I kind of get over it. You know what I mean? Destiny probably ruined it too. Destiny just took like the hackiest bits of every MMO I'd played and like, you know, accrued them in one project. Yeah, was it just me though, Toxic, or was that goddamn Cabal Bane, bro?
Yeah.
I still can't get over that, right? Like, I was just waiting for him to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my god. Get him back.
This boss don't give a shit about this church or this painting. This baby girl is gone.
Are you gonna come back?
Burn it down.
Come back. Yeah, you are.
Am I coming back, Tox?
No, it's a skeleton dude coming back alive.
I was just say I would come, but I'll probably be dead here in a minute. But yeah, I like MMOs. Thanks, lover. Not bad. It's just single player MMO. Alright, that's the new one remastered, right? The Zodiac Age, is that it?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I didn't play that one. Did not play that one. I totally missed that one. I went from 10 to 13. Was lightning, right? This is the thing I hate about this fight.
Oh my god. Ruby just out of reach.
lady go? Where'd she go? You can't bring... Oh, there she is. Now she's kind of level Maria badass.
Oh, girls.
Shit. God damn it. That wasn't good enough stagger. Fuck. Fuck. Ow. Frostbait, man.
Frostbait? Skitter. Get her! Hill. Get her! "13 was lightning, yes. I only made it halfway through 13. Fantasy Lover. I only made it to right when the world opened up and I stopped playing it. And I don't know why, but I had several friends tell me they did the exact same thing, so I knew I wasn't weird. That game looked really good though. That's that They
DLC.
already messed up the quest line.
Anyway, guys, I've trailed out. It looks like most everybody's gone to bed. Fantasy Lover's still hanging with me. Is that you, Bob, who's still hanging, or Bob Save Bounce? I think Bob and, Jesus, guys, I'm so out of it right now. Coming here was a bad idea. That beautiful music in the shrine, toxic.
Jack.
Let's RP walk like Vachi.
There's a crystal sage person. What do you do? Cathedral of the Deep, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
13
let's
kind
do
of
that.
sucked. I don't remember why I didn't like it, man. I don't know what happened, but I remember I was at this point where I was like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go to bed though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed. Fantasy Lover, man. Thanks for hanging out, dude. For real. I appreciate it. I'm gonna probably be streaming a lot more, so gonna start streaming games that are new. You know, kind of see what they're all about. Thinking about getting that Fortnite game maybe. It looks pretty fun. My little brother got it and he says Chris says he's been having a ball with it, toxic, all day, dude.
Ashen One, thou wishest, then call upon me. I am a firekeeper, and I tend to the flame to the very end. Thou hast given me eyes, and such it was they showed me. Ashen One, forgive me if this soundeth strange. The eyes show a world without fire, a vast stretch of darkness. But 'tis is different to what is seen when stripped
I
of
appreciate it, man. I appreciate the
vision. In the
support,
far
bro.
distance,
You're always like number one
presence of
comment,
tiny
man.
flames,
You're on it. You're on the ball.
left to towards
All right, everybody.
Could this be what draws
I'm
me to
I'm
this
I'm probably
strangely
gonna pass out
enticing
now.
darkness?
If I don't end the stream, it's gonna happen anyways. It's gorgeous
Ashen one,
music.
if thine heart should bend,
You won't be disappointed.
and
I
strip
will.
these eyes from my
I'll check it
person,
out. How much are they charging? Is it 30?
I will return as the firekeeper I once was.
How much are they charging for
As
that
it has
new
always been.
Final Fantasy remake talks? Fantasy Lover?
Probably 40.
I know there's a delay in chat, Fantasy Lover, that's why I'm...
Ashen one, if thine heart should bend, kill me, and strip these eyes from my person. I will return as the firekeeper I once was, as it has always been.
Dude, Toxic, you need to do the dark ending to this.
Will you kill the fire keeper?
I am the ball. Yeah, dude.
Mayst thou thy
It's,
peace
dude,
decide.
that's like... I was like... I didn't want the ending once I saw what happened. It was pretty fucked. Like, your dude just, like, throws her down and boot fucking stomps her head into the ground.
Me
was
that.
wearing- Well, I was wearing hovels too, dude, so it looked even more fucking brutal. I'm gonna show everyone my sweet build. Check out this build, everybody. I call it my all offense, little defense build.
There, come on, we get to the crystal stage.
I can't help you, bro. I'm too tired.
No, you're not. You just took a nap. Yeah.
Damn, I did not take a nap. What are you talking about, kid? I was gonna take a nap, but then you're like, alright, I'll put it in rest mode. And I was like, alright. Because you were like saying 2 hours. I was like, I'm gonna go fucking take a nap for 2 hours, Toxic.
Yeah.
I just want to invade you, bro. Let's PvP, man. Don't be a puss.
Sure.
Ah,
Well,
let's
you're
get
on PvP
the
at, Jack.
pusher.
Where are you on PvP at, Jack?
The only way a proper man can PvP, but you don't have that
Probably
DLC, so we're gonna have to
I
go.
could leave, you just leave your sign down.
Well, what I can do is, I don't know if I have that guild on this character though.
What, mound makers?
There's one you could put down, and they can summon you in as a mad phantom.
There's Watchdogs, Fairy Mound Makers, or the Blue Sentinels, Rosarius Fingers, Blade of the Dark Moon.
I don't know what
Birchleaf.
one it is, bro. It might be Mound Makers. I know there's an NPC one in the fucking Crucifixion Woods.
I got Mound Makers. Probably summon me in.
Do it. Where you at?
Matt
40.
Farron, keep
That's a
Perimeter.
good deal. That's not bad for a remaster. I don't know.
I'm at Farron to keep perimeter.
That's a good deal for someone like me. I think if you'd already played it, you might find them. But I mean, if you're saying they added stuff to it. How's the combat feel? Where are we fighting, bro?
Farron, keep perimeter, Jack.
Alright. Ready to pay the troll toll, kiddo?
Let's play the troll.
See, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm a pyromancer, so I'm just gonna stay at range and bombard Jax in his stupid, foolish melee build. But
Yeah.
you're gonna
But-
find that to be a little bit harder than you think, little fella. Little fella, little guy. Little fella. Okay, put it out the door, man.
Alright.
I think it's Mound Makers, but I could be wrong, dude. I know that one of them offers you up as a Mad Phantom. It's whatever one makes your sign purple.
purple. Is the Aldrich faithful? I don't know.
Oh, this guy got pulled. Oh, this guy grabbed me by the skull and sucked my fucking life out.
One of those Dark Knights guys?
Yeah. I don't know if we can PvP, bro. Maybe if I try to invade. Are you
I didn't put
embered?
it down yet.
Are you embered?
Alright, I laid it down. Yeah, it's purple.
Well, it's too late. I'm trying to invade you. We'll see what happens. Well, here, I'll just use the... Okay, where'd you put it, bro? Fuck, I think it
Right at
worked.
the entrance.
It's too late, man. I just got plucked. Oh, I see it. I heard it. It's summoning you, I think,
We're
bro.
being summoned to another world.
Oh, shit, Toxic. It's going down. You fucking scrub. You're about to learn, dude.
About to learn.
You're about to learn today, dude. Are you watching my stream?
I'd rather about to watch me get wrecked.
You better not be watching my stream, bro.
I'm not, dude.
Okay.
You're good.
Are
You're
you
not
in?
attacking when I come right out the gate.
I won't. Where are you? Where are
Summon
you?
me at the back. Host of Embers. Kill the host or one phantom.
New items and a trail boss rush. Right on. Boss rush mode. So it's just boss
Right,
after
Jack.
boss after boss.
Yeah. What are you doing, buddy? I'm going out there. I saw you around that corner. Oh!
No water!
Okay.
No water!
Oh, no water, huh? No water, huh? Okay.
You see me bow around the door? No! Don't shoot things that could go
You
through
said no
walls.
water.
Ah! Oh!
Oh.
Don't you try to pull me into my enemies. That's cheesy. Oh, what was that? Okay, no healing then. No healing.
Alright, fine, no healing.
From this point on.
Yeah.
You don't have that ability.
I
Try
do.
to grab me.
Is somebody coming? Oh, watch
Yeah,
it.
let me kill him. God damn
Yeah,
it.
you can heal if you need to.
Ah, dude, I'm probably gonna have to
He
heal.
might just kill you.
That dude gotta come
Yeah.
in and spoil my fun.
Go ahead and kill him. Heal up if you need to.
I don't know why he's doing. No! Blast
Will
it
he kill
all!
you? Are you stuck?
I'm probably almost dead now. Okay, heal up to full. Let's redo that.
Alright.
Damn, dude. Give me a sec. I'm like clear down here.
Oh, so you only have the bird guys on you.
Screw those guys. They're wussies. Are they still coming? No?
They probably will.
Where
They
you
do
at?
all.
Alright.
Right there.
Alright, Tox. You ready for this? You ready? You ready?
Okay.
Oh, good roll. Good roll.
Good roll.
Toxic, why are you so scared? Toxic. Oh no! Oh no! I want to kill you with a Molotov.
You'll get
Yes! sorry, guys. I'm sorry for going loud, fast over. Apologize. That was perfect. That was exactly the way that duel needed to end. That was perfect. Alright, we'll never PvP again, Toxic.
We could probably farm vertebra shackles off of you, Jack.
Good, Toxic. Fantasy Lover says get good, Toxic.
What? What do you
Oh, I get those.
That was a good fight, though. That was fun. That was
It
pretty
was
fun.
cool, dude. It was a great fight.
That was a perfect way to end it. We both just kill each other.
Why wasn't that a backstab, gosh darn it?
You wanna go again?
I just wanted my souls.
You wanna go? You wanna get your souls
Drop
back?
straight cracked red eye orbs. How about we do this? I'm
wanna see
going
if this'll
to go to bed.
Alright. You gotta go later, Jack?
Dude, probably. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow for sure.
Alright.
It doesn't matter, like, if you don't want to do an area or something, dude. Like, you just want fucking, because I can go anywhere. I'm at the end, and so I can go wherever
the
you're at
Crystal
now.
Sage.
You can do that. Yeah, you'll down the Crystal Sage, bro.
Alright.
Alright, Fantasy Lover, everyone else watching, love you guys. Go to bed now.
Go to bed, Jack.
Talk to y'all next time. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Good fight, Jack. Good fight, Jack. Good fight.
Good fight, Tox. If I had gone for the guts, you know I could have taken you. But I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy.
Nice guy.
This is how much I like Dark Souls 3. I just gotta show this before I leave. Because I was looking at this earlier and I was like, holy shit. I really didn't feel like I had played it that much. So this was my first attempt. Made it 30 minutes in. Clearly rage quit because I picked the thief and I was a scrub. Erithil, level 53, 15 hours in. Made it to Pontiff. Rage quit. First character I actually beat the game on, and I beat it cooperatively. Second character, I think this character I played through New Game Plus by myself. This guy, that was our Ring City playthrough, so that was the dude I made for the Ring City. And then this one is my newest one, Toxic.
What's your duelist one?
My highest one?
The one I just fought?
No, that's...
Is he duelist or highest?
Highest.
Oh.
I have a 160, that's my highest. And that's because I was farming DLC in New Game Plus. The... whatever DLC. God, the music in this game is so amazing.
Oh, that's dead leaves? Oh.
Alright, I go to bed. I love you guys. Talk to you later, Fantasy Lover. Talk to you later, everybody. Watch Bob. Fucking, I'm sorry I'm not remembering names right now, guys. I'm half asleep. I apologize. I truly do appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Let me know below if you're watching this after it has occurred. Let me know below what you think about Destiny 2. Talk to y'all later. Adios.